giving this a try, just going straight live on here because I have so much exciting stuff to share and I want you all to be part of it today. I'm IFE, USA immigration lawyer. I'm getting ready to go live on TikTok right now. Sorry, Instagram. I need to get my stand. It's right there. Okay. But yeah, we're talking about traveling within the USA because there's so many beautiful beaches out here in the USA that, I realize you don't have to travel so far to have adventures and discover things. The USA is so big. So while I'm setting up for Instagram, enjoy this music. Let me get my stand for Instagram. Okay, and follow me on Instagram at Marriage Green Card Lawyer. If you're just watching this for the first time, you found me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. I go live every Friday. I'm going to try to include my YouTube community because I want to grow this community now. So, yeah, one sec. Really wasn't planning on sitting today, but since I'm going live, I'm even using my computer. Like this is so 2000 and late. Like I haven't done this in a while. Let me see. Hope you guys can see me good. Okay. The lighting just moving around a bit. But yeah, for the most part on Instagram, because I'm also growing that platform and it's just much more convenient to just do it on my phone, just go live. So let's do it. Oh, live. And I got this in California. Where of the year? It's not that it was like period. I'm guessing it's period. Such a gorgeous place. Okay, yeah. Hey y'all, I finally get why people are moving to Los Angeles, California. Finally gets it. Even though there's traffic, there is the cost of living there is high because gas is like 5 something per gallon, but it is gorgeous out there. So I understand it now, you guys. I just came back from Los Angeles, California, and I'm excited to share with you all about that. So come on in to this live. Let's talk about how to travel while your green card is pending. Call me Chef Ifeanyi. Good to see you. Everyone's moving to Los Angeles, California because it is beautiful out there, okay? The weather, the beach, like, oh my goodness. And I found this, you guys, perfect souvenir from Hollywood. I went to Hollywood Walk of Fame and then there was this shop that had all these Oscars and this one just says Lawyer of the Year. I was like, period. I have to get that one. It was just like $20. So I picked it up. So now I have it. Good to see you all. Thank you all for being here. Welcome, everyone. I see everyone joining. Wow. I missed you all last Friday. So I know you're ready again to hear me talk about how to get your green card in the USA, how to travel, how to be free while you're waiting for your green card. And obviously, I'm going to answer your questions live today. So thank you all for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. True Dales Charles. And who else is here? I see Mike, I see X, Hidden Vision Media. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. We are live Friday. We're answering your immigration questions. We're talking about a frequently asked question, which is how do I travel while my green card is pending? So I'm especially excited because I talked about this last Friday, but I'm excited today because I already went on my vacation that I told you guys about last time, and I'm back, and now I have fresh insights, new things to share about how to travel domestically, some tips I have, things I learned. I even have a story time, okay, about my vacation. It was crazy. So many fun stories. And then this very interesting one that I thought would be appropriate for today. So I'll share it. I got this. I didn't even mean to have this. It was just on my desk, but yeah. Got this too in California. I thrifted. My daughter is really into thrifting, like name brand stuff. So when we went to California, she was like, we have to thrift in Los Angeles. And of course, we found some really great stuff. But yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for coming. Yes, congrats to me because yes, California. This was my first time actually also being in California, so it was like a double whammy of things. I got to experience just a new place for the first time, and also enjoy the gorgeous, gorgeous beach. Like I went to the beach 3 times because I was like, I'm moving here. I'm moving here. Like, I'm going to join these people. Traffic goes slow. I don't care. We're going 50 minutes to like 9.7 miles. I don't care. we'll just do it. Or use the train. I think they have a train, but I didn't get to experience that. But, no problem. Thank you all who have joined me today. I know many of you are from my Facebook group. I'm happy to have you here. I'm also on YouTube. So I'm just trying that out today. I just had a feeling that people on YouTube, wanted me to come here. So I'm here live sharing about immigration, how to travel while your green card is pending. And I see someone saying, I have a question. Of course, this is also our weekly Q&A session where you can ask any question relating to your green card pending, or if you're thinking about starting, or if you already applied and something else is going on with your application. This is the perfect place to ask your questions. And obviously still, you can join me on video as well. I see someone requesting to join on video, which is Okeo. I can't see the rest of your name, but I'm going to add you in a second here so we can answer your questions for sure. But yes, follow me on Instagram if you're not already following me so that you can get notified every time we're going live. I also have my phone number. Let me go ahead and pin that to the comments. Pin my phone number to comments in case you need additional help after this. I run my immigration law firm mostly to help immigrants with family-based immigration so they can file for their green card through their family, either a spouse or parent or child, so they can live permanently in the USA. So that's what I do. So if you are watching me right now and you have need for a lawyer, or you just need to ask some questions outside of this live, just go ahead and contact me. My number is pinned on Instagram. So those of you on YouTube, I don't have any way to pin any comments right now. So this is just, like I said, I'm just here for y'all to just it's been a while. I mean, like almost a year. So, but for Instagram folks, you already know how to contact me. You can DM me, and then we can go from there and get you some help. Body Mania Fit, good to see you. How's your baby? Good to see you. I wanted to reach out to you when I was in California, but someone said something about how, California is such a big state, I guess, and places, they're just not as close as you think. So I was like, well, next time I'll make a trip to where you guys are at. How's your wife? How's your baby? Good to see you here. Thank you for joining. The Seeker, I haven't seen you in quite a while, but thank you for being here. Remember your name. And Rookie as well. Welcome, welcome. Yes, don't worry. Body Mania Fit, we're going to talk more about that because definitely thought about you while I was there because I know that's your town. But I've been raving about how I loved California, and I'm gonna be back for sure. So we'll plan other trips. I have several clients in California too, so I'll reach out to you all then and meet up because one of my favorite things to do is also to meet my clients in person. Our law firm runs virtually, so I don't get to meet a lot of you all until the end, maybe during the interview or something like that. But if I can just, meet you in your town when I'm coming through, because this year I'm really going to be very intentional about traveling around the USA. That's really an unexplored area that people don't consider when they're waiting for their green card. They're just thinking about traveling outside the USA. And on my notes today, I want to talk about what to do when you're waiting when it comes to traveling outside the USA. But if you're not able to travel outside the USA for whatever reason, you're just out of status, you don't have a visa or passport or whatever, there's opportunities to travel within the USA, all 50 states. There's Hawaii, I've never been. I told you all last time to print out, I think I still have mine here, print out a map. If you need one, just DM me and I'll share you the one I have, a map, and figure out where you've been to in the US, and so you can know where you need to go. Okay, so especially if you're on the East Coast, you've definitely never been to the West Coast. So let's do it. Yes, I am on WhatsApp, and the number 919-925-2295 is my WhatsApp number as well. So if you have a question, you can WhatsApp me for sure. Okay, baby dedication is coming up. Definitely would love to know about that. Thank you very much. Yeah, congrats. For sure. So anyways, I see two people asking to join video. I'm going to join them and we'll just get their questions first, because this is an opportunity to answer those questions. And then I'll talk more about travel tips, how to travel while your green card is pending, the best things to do, best practices, what to avoid, and things like that. Okay. All right. So I see, okay. Oh, whoa. I think you were the first one that asked. Olasu Bomi, tell us your name when you join. I'll make sure I'm getting it right. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm definitely going to join those people in California because, yeah, in the beginning, I was talking about just my new understanding of, why people travel over there a lot or move over there a lot, despite all the other, downsides. But anyways, we have Okay Owo on here. How do you say your first name?
Desmond.
Oh, Desmond. Okay, Desmond. Thank you so much for joining us, Desmond. How are you today?
I'm fine. Just give me a second. I'm just walking into my flat, so
okay.
I might be able to get a better connection.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, for sure. Well, I'm happy you joined us today. Are you on my Facebook group? We'll just give Desmond some time to join. I see Sky. Sky, I'll get to you next. But while we're waiting for him, you all DM me about this printable maps copy, or just Google it. I did a Google search, but the first couple of searches weren't, are not printable. So that's why when I found this one, I just saved it. I sent it to all my family members. I was like, oh yeah, tell me, where have you guys been to? Because we've lived in the US for almost 20 years. Right, and we've traveled abroad like several times, because obviously we're originally from Nigeria, and it's easy to do those types of trips. Desmond, I'm just giving you some time to get your connection together. Okay.
Okay, right. I'm back. Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Originally from Nigeria.
You are Nigeria as well. Okay, cool. Yeah. Desmond. Okay, yeah. Well, is that Yoruba or what? Where's your name from?
Yeah. I'm Yoruba.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here. Are you on my Facebook group? How did you find out about this live?
I think I found you on Instagram. I think I was browsing and I found your page to be very helpful.
Okay.
And I've been following you. And
awesome.
It's a great thing you're doing.
Yeah. Yay. Thank you so much. Yeah, so how may I help you today? I saw you typed a question. I wasn't sure if I answered it yet, but, I'll be more than happy to, answer any questions you have right now about what's going on.
Okay, so I've been a business person, and I've been traveling to, I live in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria.
Are you? Right, you're in Nigeria right now? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, cool. What time is it for you guys?
Let me check real quick. It's not after 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
It's about 20 minutes after 10.
Okay, nice. Okay, thanks for being here then. Okay, so tell me, what's up? So you're in Nigeria, you've been coming to the U.S.?
I've been coming to the U.S. for the last 20 years. I'm a business person. And of recent, I'm recently engaged to an American citizen,
Okay.
and it's coming at a very good time because I need to also expand business to China and also to work in America. So
Okay.
I've been looking for an immigration lawyer to help me out
Okay.
the necessary steps to take in getting my work permit and all of that stuff together.
Okay. Well, before we get to the work permits and travel permit part, you need to be married first. So, sounds like you're still engaged. Have you met this person physically? Has she come to the USA? I mean, to Nigeria to see you?
She lives in Nigeria, actually. We live in
Uh-oh.
Nigeria together.
Wow.
Mhm.
Very interesting. Okay, so she's in Nigeria a lot. Well, that also raises other questions like, does she have any other connections to the US, or is she full time in Nigeria?
No, I mean, she works in America and then she works also in Nigeria. She's just like me.
Oh, okay.
She works
So
across the continent.
okay, as long as she pays her taxes and maybe has a bank account and things like that, that's just a whole different thing. I'm just thinking like a lawyer, but aside from all of that, right now we're at the engagement part of things. You're engaged, you want to get married. So since you're both in Nigeria, you could get married and go ahead and file your spousal petition. That will be the first step to even getting to the work permits and all that stuff. And you both have to somehow move back to the USA because what you're applying for, the spousal visa, is a green card, essentially. And a green card is for you to live permanently in the USA. So many people want to apply for the green card, but they're not ready to move because you just said you're a business person. If you're ready to leave your business for a substantial amount of time, because you have to live in the USA half the time, if you're traveling to China, doing business, things like that, you have to make sure you're coming back to the USA for half because 6 months out of the year, or 6 months and a day out of the year, you have to be in the USA. That's the rule. Okay. So if you're ready to do that, get married. Once you get married, you can contact me. I'm the marriage green card lawyer. I help couples all over the world, essentially, because it's USA citizen with a non-citizen, whether you're outside the USA or inside the USA. We can help you file that petition, all the requirements at that time, but you do need that marriage first, okay? If you live together, it sounds like your marriage will be real. So when that time comes, we'll, gather some evidence to prove that the marriage is real and, go from there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so to you, you're like, well, my marriage is real. But to them, they don't know who you are. They just know paperwork, right? So they need to see evidence like photographs. You have kids together, like you have investments, financial, commingled life type of thing. Because if you don't have those, how you plan on building a future together? So, but anyways, you can DM me for more info. We can have a consultation when you're closer to the time, so that you can know exactly what you need, including things for the visa part of things, because it's still going to be like a two-step process since you're not currently in the USA. Okay.
I have a valid visa for 2 years.
Yeah, but you're not currently in the USA, so it's gonna be
No, I'm not.
right. So
No, I'm
it's a
not.
different
I'm sorry.
process. Right. So if you're outside the USA, it's a different process. If you're inside the USA, it's a different process. So, and you're going to be getting married over there because you're not at this point in time, you're not going to come in on a visa that's not for either a fiance visa or something like that to try to get your green card, right? Because, and for me, in my opinion, and make sure you always talk to lawyers. I'm just telling everyone because I don't want anyone to take this as legal advice for what you should do. But in my opinion, I think getting a spousal visa is much better because the time wait for a fiance visa and a spousal visa is about the same. You're going to wait for at least a year or more. Okay, so but if you're waiting for a fiance visa, you're not getting a green card. A fiance visa is not a green card. It's just a visa to come into the USA to, now get married into the green card. So to me, that's longer. And most people, their goal is to be able to work and travel and like live with their spouse and all that stuff. So the fiance visa doesn't cut that. It really depends. In your situation, it sounds like you're together, so there's no issue about whether you're gonna get married or not. It's only like if you never met the person, you just meet them one time. I'm always giving side eye, like, are you sure? Like, are you sure? So, like that. If you're sure, then you're sure. That's it. Okay, but I have Sky on here also waiting to ask questions. I really appreciate you coming on here and raising those concerns, because that's like typical what we face at the law firm, with couples trying to help them get situated and go with the best kind of route to save time and just save your energy. So reach out to us. We can definitely help you when that time comes. Okay. Thank you for following me too on Instagram. And I remember your name is Okeowo Desmond.
Yeah, I'm a, just add you on WhatsApp right now.
Okay, yes,
And
for sure.
we can take it from there.
For sure, yeah. I'll look forward to hearing from you. All right.
What about you based?
I am in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina, but I was raving. I don't know if you started the live with us when I was raving about California that I just visited, but let me just not talk about it anymore. Let me get Sky to ask the question. So because I had such a great time, I'm thinking of just going back over and over again to visit the beach. It's lovely. Yeah. But anyways, thanks for being here, Desmond. I'll talk to you soon on WhatsApp. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Okay, let me see how I can join the next person. I just accepted it. So, Sky, thanks for your patience. I haven't seen anyone. Oh, now they both joined. Okay, well, you have to probably exit yourself out somehow. I'm not sure how you would do it. Yeah, okay. Hey, how are you? Thank you for being here. Yes. I said thank you for being here. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Awesome. So how may I help you? Have you been on one of our lives before? Never? Okay, well, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm Ify. I'm an immigration lawyer. And on these lives, I answer questions about your green card, immigration, anything, pending that you just want to know about, Are you on my Facebook group?
No, I'm not.
Okay, wow. Well, thank you so much for just, finding me and tuning in and getting on the video. So how may I help?
Well, I'm originally from Israel.
Okay.
So I came here about 1 year and a half to Nevada, to
Okay.
America.
Okay.
And I got married to a U.S. citizen.
Okay.
And I have an immigration lawyer, and I filled up everything for the immigration, but I have a criminal charge, which is battery. So my question is, like, do you think it's gonna affect on it, or do you think, what is it? Like, is it like, do you think I'm gonna get it? Is there gonna be a problem or what?
Well, having a criminal charge is definitely going to raise some red flags. It now depends on, the severity and what happened afterwards. Did you have any like jail time or charge? Like what happened? Like with the battery charge?
No jail time. No.
Okay, so what was the final decision like afterwards? Like for the
probation, that's it.
Probation? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't for one, regardless of the situation, I can't really tell you they're gonna approve it or not because it's really up to the USCIS. However, what I can say is that battery is it domestic violence or what kind of battery? What was the? Do you care to share the details with us?
It was originally domestic battery.
Yeah, it was original domestic battery, but they reduced it to battery. Simple battery.
Okay. Is it against your current spouse or somebody else?
Against my son.
Yeah, against your son.
Okay. 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 I think we should probably talk about this more offline because it's a more sensitive type of topic. So can you see my number that I pinned on the comments?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you can just take a screenshot real quick or just DM me or something. Yeah. So we could talk about it more because I think since this is a family-based immigration thing and this is a domestic, that connection right there could raise some red flags, except there's some remedies that we can find. So let's talk about it offline, just to protect the child and everything. So, all right.
Okay, thank you a lot. Have a good
Yeah,
day.
for sure. Thank you for joining. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Mature Money, I see you up in here. Thank you all for being here with me on this live, and we're going through the questions. Sometimes we definitely need to talk, more outside of the live, just because, several details. It's hard to explain several things just here. But yeah, Miriam Kell says the hair is herring and is given what's supposed to give. Yes, thank you very much. I love it. I was super excited to get my summer braids in, even though I couldn't do it before I went to the beach, but I was happy to just get it now because I still have other upcoming vacays. So yeah, let's do this, you guys. So while I'm waiting for more questions, I'm going to just read out some of the things I have. I wrote down some tips just to help you with travel tips to help you while you are trying to travel within the USA while your green card is pending. Okay. So just traveling in general. Okay. Because I've had clients who got their I-131 approved, which is the travel permit, that traveled to Nigeria, to Canada, where else? Just traveled outside the USA and they came back successfully, no issues. But I have people who have that same approval and they just don't want to go anywhere. So I'm like, well, if you're too scared to travel abroad because you feel like something will happen and, I don't know what they think will happen really, just go ahead and travel within the USA. How about that? Because there are 50 states and I'm telling you, that there's a lot to explore in those 50 states. Like, so even though I've lived here for all these years, I couldn't still go to all the 50 states in 20 years. So now if you're just coming into the USA, you know that there's just all those things you imagine when you're coming. Don't just come in and live in fear because you're waiting for your green card or something and not experience it. Yeah. Body Mania Fits. Yeah, let's talk about that. So we did get that mail too. I thought you would have gotten. Yeah, well, we'll talk about that. Just you can DM me about it. Okay. But yeah, you did. They did receive that. Thank you. Oh, who's that? I wanted to say something about your comment. I don't know if I can do that. Like do a reaction. Okay. I can't. But yeah, they received that. So 601 waiver, you guys, is something that you add to your application if you need to waive any inadmissibility. Like the person that had the call, I think it was Sky, the last caller, was talking about criminal charges, and criminal charges is one of the ways that could prevent you from being admissible. So even though you're eligible, you're married to a U.S. citizen, you could be found inadmissible because of those types of things. Yeah, that's what we file 601. So that's what Body Mania Fits is talking about. And yes, it is one of those applications. It is discretionary, but we do see approvals with those. We recently got one for a waiver for a medical waiver. I think this person couldn't, not just the COVID vaccine, they don't take vaccines at all. So we're able to get that approved. So it is discretionary, but if you have all the evidence and you're able to show hardship to your U.S. citizen spouse, you have a good chance there. So yeah, I see another person joining in for Q&A questions. I'm gonna add you up right now. Who's that? That is Kene Obum. Okay. Let me know how to say your name correctly once you join. Yeah. But one of the tips I wrote on here while waiting for Kene. Kene, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I like your smile. What's making you so happy this afternoon?
Oh, well, I'm always happy.
Yeah. You're always happy. That's what's up. Kene Dilichuku, yeah?
If I just call me Ken,
Ken. Okay, awesome. All right, Ken, thank you for joining. You already know me, sounds like. Have you been on one of my lives before?
I have been. Yes, that was like last month.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Cool.
but my second time was joined. Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks for being here again. Do you have more questions about a green card? Are you applying for one or what's up?
Yes, my situation is a little bit different.
Okay.
So I got married to my partner last year
Okay.
in March, and then we applied in May.
Okay.
We had our interview in November,
Okay.
and the I-130 was approved last April. The paper that just passed.
Okay.
But my own is just extended. They requested for medical, which I gave them the day that I went for
The interview.
And then
Okay.
they requested for it again.
Okay.
I had to go back to the doctor, and then they have to do it again, and then I have to send it back to them. They received it last month, May 11th.
May,
Until now, they have not completed of anything else. And then I'm just
May
skeptical. I
11th.
don't know what's going on.
Excuse me, yeah, because it is the end of June. Today is the last day of June, actually.
Yep.
I didn't remember that fact, but yeah. Okay, May 11th till now. That's about 6 weeks, right?
Yes.
6 weeks. So yeah, with USCIS, when you're dealing with them, it could be, especially now. So this coming week is gonna be whatchamacallit, Independence Day.
Yeah,
So right, that's gonna add more delay. So whenever I deal with them, just give them 30 to 90 days to respond to you. You already had your interview, so it seems like they're just gonna give you a decision, like an approval. They're not gonna call you back or anything. So did they mention any red flags or anything else other than the RFE was only for the
because when they
medical?
requested for the they just said medical, and then that they need it from I-169Y-693, yes, to make their final decision.
Oh yes, the I-693, yeah, that's the medical form. So that's it. So with that, you should have more peace of mind that at least you tracked it and they got it, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's it.
Yeah.
Just give them some time. If it passes 120 days. So wait, when was the original interview date again?
November 2nd.
Last year.
Yes.
So it has definitely passed 120 days. So typically they should be making a decision after 120 days, but I think it's because of the RFE. Maybe the one you sent to them before expired or something. That's probably why they asked for another one.
Yeah, because they didn't tell me they expired. They just said, oh,
Yeah, I mean, they'll just tell you need one because whichever one they had, you submitted at the interview, right?
Yeah, I submitted during the interview because I did it a month before the interview, and then I submitted during the interview. So, and they requested for that in April, so I did it in October, so it's less than 6 months. And also I checked USCIS website, they said it's now 2 years.
Yeah, especially when it's in their possession, right? So I don't really know. Yeah, till they lost it. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, sometimes that happens. So, but you're on the final stretch. At least just have faith in that, and just know that you're almost there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I have faith.
Yeah, you're almost there. Is it gonna be a 2-year green card? Have you been married for more than 2 years?
No, less than, okay, I think it's a year plus.
A year plus. Okay.
It's like 1 year.
Okay. All right, well, cool. If you get a 2-year green card, after 2 years or after some time, you just remove the conditions or kind of go from there. But you're good. Once they didn't call you back for anything or they didn't question anything, that's it. Yeah. That's it. So give them 9 days. Once their Independence Day passes, just call them and be like, what's up?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Ken. Thanks for joining. Happy to see you again. All right. All right. Bye-bye. Yeah. I see Favor Humphrey just joined and Vinny Chooks. Thank you all. I haven't seen a lot of questions on the chats. You all just want to join me in video today, which is great. That's my favorite anyway, so that's cool. So I'll just wait for the next question. We have a couple more minutes here. I generally like to stay for 45 to 60 minutes, just to give you the opportunities to ask questions and also tell you my little stories. For those of you just joining, you probably didn't see this yet. But I got this in Hollywood. Okay. Says lawyer of the year. I'm going to put it on my desk. It was already on my desk. I think it was even behind me in one of my photos or something. I didn't realize. But yeah, lawyer of the year because I just came back from Hollywood where I'm going to go back so I can be a star because what? Gorgeous people, gorgeous city, just beautiful. But anyways, in doing that, I wanted to share with you all some travel tips. All right. Number one, traveling, if you're doing any family-based immigration, traveling is a great opportunity to take photos. Okay. Traveling is a great opportunity to take photos because photograph evidence is like, I don't even know how to explain. It seems so simple and people overlook that. I just spoke with a couple the other day and they were telling me, I asked, so what other evidence, do you have? You have pictures and stuff. They were like, what pictures? I didn't realize. And they've been together for like many years. I've traveled, I've done things. It was like, pictures tell a story. So anytime you are waiting for your green card, instead of panicking about not getting your green card, print out the map, figure out where you want to travel to, like do a road trip or something. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate, right? Road trip, like you can go to several places around you, find little lakes, little areas with your spouse, spend time together, take photos. The whole point of this is not just to come and get a work permit and start working. It's to build a future together, build a life with your person, right? So, but if your whole focus is on, this green card, the more you stress out about it, the further it seems from you, and then your relationship breaks down too because there's no substance. All you guys are talking about is green card every day. So do other things, make a baby or something. I mean, don't make a baby for making a baby's sake, but if you were planning on building a future with having children, this is the time to do it. Because once you start working, you're just going to be working. You're going to soon find out that you really don't want to be working. Okay, you just wanted money, and you can think of ways to get money now, even without having a green card. Okay, your ideas are in your head. You don't need a green card for that, right? So that's one tip. Opportunity for photos. One thing I did write down here is make sure you have a valid passport. If you're a non-citizen in the USA, it's just having a valid ID, right? You probably don't have a driver's license, so make sure you have a valid passport so that it can always identify you anywhere you go. Okay, if you get lost or anything like that, you have valid ID. This goes for everyone. So, but non-citizens specifically in the USA, make sure, okay? Valid passport, you can use it to fly. Nobody's going to ask you for a visa to fly from Charlotte to California, even though it seems like you're going to Nigeria, okay? That flight was long. But nobody's going to ask you for a visa. You just need a valid passport and you're good to go. Okay, so make sure you have that. If you're doing road trips, make sure you avoid checkpoint states. Last Friday or 2 Fridays ago, I talked about checkpoint states. Just check out some of my posts or just something. You'll see where we talked about some of the states. I listed some states. I think it was Texas, Arizona. Which one again? There were some other ones that I don't remember. So follow me on Instagram at Marriage Green Card Lawyer. Check out my posts and turn on your notifications for other lives so we can discuss these things. But checkpoint states are, states in the USA, right, that end up needing a border checkpoints, essentially. Maybe because they're close to the border, like Texas, the border being Mexico or Mexican border. So with that, every once in a while, they could just stop like a random bus or whatever. It's happened to one of my clients. Thankfully, he was just going to get his medical. Thankfully, he had his work authorization and, he had papers, so it was fine. But yeah, I didn't realize that was even a thing. They will stop you and ask you for your papers. At that point, that's when you're going to, disclose something about your immigration. But generally, you shouldn't disclose about your immigration. Like if you get stopped for traffic stops or whatever, you don't have to tell people, oh, as soon as they pull you over, I'm an immigrant, I'm a non-citizen. Don't be scared. Just live your life. You're a human being, okay? And if they press you too much, just be like, I have a lawyer. Contact your lawyer, okay? That's really how to go about it. What else? do not leave the USA without having a travel permit. That's just something that you shouldn't just take for granted, even though you could always apply while you're outside, but it's even more of a risk at that point, because what if you get denied while you're outside? Now you have to stay there to wait to get your green card before you come in. So just keep that in mind. Don't leave the U.S. I mean, and sometimes it's tricky because there are some states. I'm not sure. I haven't been to Alaska before, but when I do go to Alaska, you all will hear about it for sure. But I think that if you're going to Alaska, somehow you're going to have to cross Canada. I'm not 100% sure. So let's Google search this stuff and figure it out. But some states, may require some type of checkpoint. So just avoid those. Go to the other 48, okay? Or you can't even finish the states. I looked at my map and I've only been to 8 states in 20 years. That was mind-blowing. So yeah, check it out, you guys. Check out my latest posts. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to try to post my pictures from California. I was trying earlier today, but it's just hard. Like, there's just so many and so many days with different activities. So just keep following and keep checking out my posts. Thank you all for sharing with your friends and for supporting, and for my team that's always here to answer questions while we are discussing and doing other things. So thank you all very much. Boat Chick, we're about to pretty much end, but I appreciate you still joining right now. I see Adesoji as well. Thanks for the hearts and the likes and everything. But yeah, Lawyer of the Year. Let's do this. I'm Ivy, USA immigration lawyer. I'm about to end this live right now because I don't see more questions. I'm happy to talk to you one-on-one afterwards. So book a consultation with me. Let's discuss your case and let me sign you up. In fact, I'm excited. We're not going to really talk about it right now because I need to figure out the plan yet. But I know that come July, we're having new things, new freebies. So how am I going to put this? Just new prizes for you guys. Things to help you get our services, get connected to Lawyer of the Year. Okay, period. Please, I'm not saying that this means all the cases get approved. I'm not, we can't tell you anything about approval rates. I know my clients are happy working with us because we take the time to work in the cases. We have experience with marriage-based green cards, for one, and we take the time to really get to know our clients and put together a story for them, and they get good results. So even though I'm Lawyer of the Year, you can reach out to me for your immigration needs, but just know that this is lawyer advertising. This is not in any way misrepresenting our abilities or what we can do. We're not the USCIS. We don't work for the government. We work for you. Help you convince the USCIS that you do deserve your green card, okay? All right, so book a call with me. I'll be happy to talk with you. I don't know. I just love talking to couples. Yesterday, one of the couples I met, they were like, I was born in the year 2000. I was like, excuse me? So how old are you? But those type of fun things, I always talk to them about their signs, like horoscopes. It's just fun, right? I try to bring people down to the level of comfort because at the end of the day, immigration is such a stressful process that I don't need to sit up here and be making it more complicated for you. I just want you to be confident, know that I can help you. That's just the bottom line, okay? Yeah. Karina is asking if I handle citizenship filings. Of course, I do. Our main area is family-based green cards, but all of our clients, after having their green card for 3 or 5 years, come back to us to file for their U.S. citizenship. Okay, that's your final stop. That's the point where you're no longer deportable, because having a green card is not the final step. It's just allowing you to live in the USA permanently, work, do things like that. But there's more to it, right? So if you want to file for your U.S. citizenship, if you qualify, you should definitely reach out to us. We can help you. It's either 3 years or 5 years, depending on how you got your green card, okay? All right. Okay. Well, it is add a +1 to it. Or you can just DM me your phone number and we'll try to find you. But add a +1 919. Since you're outside the USA, +1 I think is a country code. Yeah, that should help you. All right. Yeah, so it was wonderful talking with you guys today. Look forward to chatting with some of you all privately after this. Give me a thumbs up if you're still here and you're feeling great. If you feel like I answered your questions today and you feel like we're helping, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll catch you in my stories or just anywhere on TikTok doing something fun and interesting because that's what I've decided to do with my life. I'm going to have fun and that's it. No explanations, no questions asked. That's it. Okay? Yeah. All right, Karina, I look forward to seeing your message. Thank you very much again for being here. You'll have a safe weekend. Be good. Don't do anything that will cost you your green card. No criminal charges, no arrests, anything like that. Okay? All right. It is what you call it? That July 4th day. I keep forgetting. It is Independence Day weekend. So yes, there's tendencies to party and do things like that. So make sure you're having fun, but make sure you are responsible. Okay. Yes, it is done, Kelly. Weezy, you can always watch a replay. It's always going to be on my Instagram page. Yeah, to see what we're talking about. It's all about travel permits today while your green card is pending. And Karina, thank you very much. I love it. It's something called Luna locks. It's like locks with curls, which is my jam because if there are no curls, I don't want it. Well, my other hair was cute though, even though it couldn't really curl, but it was still cute, straight like that. But I kind of like curls. But yeah. Thank you all so much. Let me see. Let me make sure that I have this one last piece of the puzzle. Mike, it's my little thing that you sent to me. I don't know if I downloaded it yet. So let me check. I did not, so let's do that now from here. But yeah, it was great to be here today. Great to talk to you guys again. Oh, let me use this one. Doom. Yeah, I'm gonna go do my Afro beats. Today I was getting into some of the it's been a while I listened to Afro beats for whatever reason. And I went to the whole California. I didn't even look for Nigerian food. I'm like, who even am I? At this point. But I enjoyed some other cuisines. Really nice, really nice. Yeah, but we'll talk more about that. I didn't even tell you guys about my story time about the birds on the beach, but yeah, we'll talk about that later. All right, yeah. No, it's Luna Locks, like faux locks, but Luna is I think it's just the name that the lady that makes it gave it. I don't think, really means anything. It just means like locks, kind of like goddess locks, but with more curls. Yeah. So yeah, but I did tag her in one of my posts that I made, so you can check out her page. I found her on Instagram too. So yeah, Instagram does work. I've met a lot of clients on Instagram. I have, bought a lot of things from Instagram, TikTok that work for me. So yeah, the internet works, y'all. So start making your pages, start making your TikToks while you are waiting for your green card. That's another way. I've gone several of my clients. I watch their shit every once in a while. Gone several of my clients to get TikTok pages. I'm like, this is not working. You're creating, because we're all creatives, right? We all have something within us that we want to share or do. Dance, just go and dance. Nobody's going to beat you. Okay. USCIS. I mean, they may look at your social media, but it's only if you're doing something shady, and don't do something shady, right? If you are waiting for a green card, don't do something shady. That's just as simple as that. Just dance, be yourself, share your message, whatever. When you finally get your green card and you have like thousands of followers, then they can holla at you, okay? Because people are making money off this internet. So anyway, let me not digress into something else. But it was great talking to you all today. I think I need to drink some water or something at this point in time because yeah, we already talked. So yeah, see you next time. Have a great evening. One day, too bad, we're about to leave. So see you next Friday. Okay? Bye. All right. Share. Okay. Mhm. Hey, YouTube guys. This is so interesting. Like I don't think I've ever done this. Like gone live on YouTube just like that without using like StreamYard or one of those things. So this is pretty interesting to me. I'm glad I did it. Yeah, I think my main concern was one time I went live on Instagram. It didn't it just didn't post. It's like, what the freak? Like, so I was like, no. Today we have to talk about this because I love talking about this travel topic. A lot of people really do ask about it because it must be frustrating to sit down in one place. You can't work. You feel like you're not contributing anything. Then you can't even travel. At least you feel like you can't travel like within the USA. I'm like, that ain't right. So yeah, I got you. Got you. Okay. So yeah. Um I'll see you all next Friday. Hopefully I can do this again. All right. Bye.